Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. It's going to be a general reading for whom you'll be dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, About 53 Tarot Just Review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Hmm. 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 Interesting. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, so jumping into this Scorpio right away, what they show me, there definitely has been some sort of completion of some sort. I don't know what this is that they are closing that door on, but they are pretty happy and excited that it's done with and it's over with. I kind of feel like this is or does mean good news for them and what they've got going on for themselves regarding possibly their, I'm going to say their business or their foundation. Because they show me a lot of responsibility as to what they need to kind of take care of, but they're also kind of having the realization of what this also means for them. And so they're being real cautious and real steady with how they move forward, as well as considering their next steps or plans. um, Overall, they are looking into and doing quite a bit of research here as to try to turn something around for themselves financially speaking, even though things do look pretty good as is. They're saying now is the time to really kind of get to work, and create something out of what they've been given or what they have or what they've, I don't know, stepped into. I don't know. Um, but once again, it's an overall energy of they've been given some sort of opportunity that they can kind of work with. But for some reason, it also kind of seems like initially they're pretty happy with those plans. But the longer they kind of sit with them, they're kind of like, you know what, maybe it's just kind of, maybe they'll just let those plans kind of fall through. I don't know. Mm. Hmm. Jeez Louise. There's a connection there between the two of you. So I was kind of wondering, are you involved with them? You are. I'm not too sure. I was going to say, I'm not too sure exactly how they kind of switch gears here, but I feel like they had definitely something in mind and it just kind of fell through. It fell through. I don't feel like it was by their hand. I feel like it was just for some reason it just fell through and now they're stressed out about it, trying to figure out what to do. Um, hmm. Jeez. They're I was gonna say they're trying to understand it and kind of gain like a little bit of a vantage point here. Um, It's interesting, but for some reason they present their energy like side by side with you, side by side, rather than like something of like an item or some sort of romantic interest. They're saying side by side. It's like what they're learning is causing such a challenge and difficulty, not only for them, but also for the connection that the two of you have to try and figure out what's going on and what's taking place. And there definitely has been like, it's just kind of like I said, whatever these plans or this vision was that fell through, it just kind of seems like a little bit of like a domino effect. And it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. And now it's causing them to go through some type of suffering. And I'm not too sure if that's about, literally, I feel like it's about the connection and the investments, but once again, the plans. It's like the plans. There you are, Scorpio. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those situations where they're having to literally kind of pick up the pieces and carry onward. They don't know. They don't know where this is going. They're kind of spinning here. They're kind of spinning. I feel like they're trying to make plans with you or possibly for you, but more specifically with you. There's clearly some sort of connection that you guys have built up over time. But they just don't know. They don't know. Yeah, they don't know. They don't know. Yeah, it was a toss-up, huh? It was a toss-up. Yeah. Interesting. What? Ooh. Unfortunately, Scorpio, there's a third party energy here. There's a third party energy here. And that's what the toss-up is. They're confused and they're not too sure exactly what they want to do because they are feeling lust and passion for someone else. But I also kind of feel like at the same time, they're choosing their relationship or their commitment. I don't know why, but it almost kind of seems and it feels like possibly for financial reasons. Because they know that they know that they're juggling these two connections, and they have that guilty conscience. But after give them a minute, and they're kind of like, well, it is what it is, and they kind of just emotionally sink into that, and they're like, well, I just don't even care anymore. And I don't know what's going on with the relationship, but yeah, it's they chose the relationship. They chose the relationship and very quickly find out, yeah, that's problematic as well, and they have to kind of do something about that as well. Either way, damned if you do, damned if you don't. I don't know where they're going, but problems on the left and problems on the right. Of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with an air sign, a fire sign, a water sign, or an earth sign. Goodbye.